And radio programs like this helps for us to strengthen our freedom. Now, the local governors and the local governments are also ignoring us, even though locally we've gotten front page coverage and we've got some of our message out. It isn't complete, but the internet, and this is the phenomena, we have every week TV and print reporters from around the world coming to our country, the Republic of Lakota, in a 5-state area of South and North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, and Nebraska. Those 5 states, parts of those 5 states that is our country, the Republic of Lakota, we're inundated with the international news media, print and TV, and it's because of the internet.
And you have the absolute...
because of the support and the realization the world over. It's not just Americans who want change.
We've got a break, sir. Stay there. We're talking to Russell Means, and he is the leader of the Lakota Nation, and I hope they become sovereign, and I hope they have victory against the New World Order. Free humanity has to come together. The global architects are waging war against all of us. They're putting us all on the reservation, as I've said for many years. We bring you this incredible man, one of the greatest leaders in modern Lakota history, the real leader of the Lakota Nation, of course a movie star in so many films, I'm not even going to mention them all as well, involved in community action, born on the Pine Ridge Reservation. And they are standing up against dehumanization. We were talking during the break. You talked about the Indians being the focus group, the test group, and I was saying, yeah, we have to win this fight against the New World Order or we're going to die. And you said, yes, we know that. You've got the floor. This is a short segment. We're going to break and come back in a long segment. But give us websites, organizations, and then talk about your people.
Okay, well, I'll talk about the people first. We've been a focus group for American practices and perfections of all their policies, both for domestic use and international use. And I mentioned apartheid, I mentioned Nazism, and which we're in right now. But the focus groups, the spread of disease and the sterilization and the drugs, they're both legal and illegal. Our manifest on Indian reservations. We're the focus group and the practice group that is now policy for America throughout the United States and the world. In terms of the Republic of Lakota now, we have unilaterally withdrawn from the treaties, and we are legal. We have utilized every law that's available to us. The enabling acts that enabled the states to become states, they promised not to violate our territories or interfere in our affairs. So they became a state. So the states themselves are illegal, at least in our part of the United States. So we have hogtied the United States government and the respective states in their own laws and in international law. So we're on the way, and we're building the strength of our nation as we speak, and we are entering into energy, because we realize that energy controls economics, and we're recreating and structuring an international bank that will eventually be a depository for gold and silver, which will back up our currency.
Might I add, sir, that the state governors that hail to the feds, who themselves are governors to the New World Order, the country no longer exists, so that even adds more claim to what you're doing, that they are all illegal now. When are you going to tell the state to get out of there? When are you going to tell the military to get out of your country?
Well, we're we're more concerned right now with gaining. You see, one of our problems right now is immigration. We have professionals, white, black, brown, yellow professionals that want to move to our country today. Some of them are doing it. Some of them already have. Professional people, educated. So this is our problem in terms of immigration, and as true Indians, we've never had a problem with people moving to our freedom. We just have to maintain it. So these and the building blocks that we've already built in terms of structuring our banking system, and our provisional government is now putting into place a constitution that will enable us not only to take care of the present people who we give them an option. They can become citizens or continue. We're not worried about we have no confrontation policies. We will not engage in any confrontation
because
with
they
the
want
United
that.
States government.
Because the establishment wants that. How are you keeping provocateurs from causing problems?
Well, the only provocateurs, they would be so blatant as to be immediately exposed, because, like I say, we are going after free energy, all the free energy, which is perfect in our country. The finest wind energy in the 48 states is in North and South Dakota, which is presently the Republic of Lakota. So we're going after that free energy. We're going to offer nominal cost free energy to everyone, citizen or non-citizen. So we're not going to have property taxes. We're not going to have income taxes. We're going to have local control. That's the only way. Individual liberty through community control.
Got a break. Stay there. Russell Means is our guest. We're going to give you websites and contact points. I think what they're doing is the right way to do it. A nation within a nation, growing its power, being peaceful. And the New World Order is going to have a big problem dealing with that. Folks, this has got major force behind it. I support it. We'll be right back. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're here live. You can hear it on the internet, rebroadcast every day when the show ends. From 2 p.m. right back until the next live show the next day. We do have a huge special guest joining us tomorrow. I'm just going to let you know that. Russell Means, again, one of the main leaders of the Lakota Nation. They have declared independence. It's large portions of 5 states. And before we go any further, sir, different websites, different areas that people can visit to learn more. What would you recommend?
Well, the Republic has our own website. It's the republicoflakota.com. republicoflakota.com. And then there is a website that's concerned with just raising money for a plebiscite, a referendum on freedom in our country, and that is russellmeansfreedom.com.
Then there's also russellmeans.com, your individual website.
Right, that's correct. But that's more about who I am and my philosophies.
republicoflakota.com, russellmeans.com, and russellmeansfreedom.com? Freedom.com. We'll get links up on Infowars.com and Prison Planet. You know, they're building a prison planet, and I want to get back into the action you're taking, but can you spend some time in detail, for people that don't know, about the genocide, the deprivation, the systematic scientific attack on your people?
Okay, well, during World War II, up in northern Minnesota, among the Chippewa Indians, there was a program to inoculate Indian children with tropical diseases and let them go. It's not unlike what happened to the blacks at Tuskegee in the South when they were inoculated with malaria or whatever it was. At any rate, these children, that's one thing. Back in the 70s, for 4 years, they forcibly sterilized 42% of our women. We had to get Senator Abrams from South Dakota to get the Senate to pass a moratorium on this. At the same time, they had sterilized 36% of the Puerto Rican women of childbearing age. So those are two of the most gross recent examples, but the fact that our life expectancy is the shortest in the world should speak volumes to people in the United States of America. But all diseases, two of the diseases that are virtually eliminated in America, polio and tuberculosis, is back in epidemic fashion on the reservation, as well as lupus, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, high blood pressure. All of these things are epidemic, as well as self-abuse and internal abuse of all types, which has come from the school systems,